we got Life of Steve. Yes. Hello, Moldy Bomber. What's up? Z Hall. Valiant Summer, Be Dragons. Santeri. Oh, shit. What's up? How's it going? Welcome to Bad Advice and Fucky Facts. Like, this thing is it's kind of a shit show. But here's the thing. It almost didn't happen tonight. You want to hear some behind the scenes rundown? I was sitting over there watching TV, and I was like, yeah, things are pretty calm. This seems like a calm Wednesday. Then I'm like, Wednesday. Fuck, I have to do a show. And this was at like 6, I don't know, this was at like 6:05 in the PM. And I put together a fucking show. I did it. I'm here. You're here. This is the show. Welcome. It's pretty dumb. It's basically me just sitting here, and then I'll give you fucky facts. And you can ask me for advice. I say bad advice. You know, it's called Bad Advice and Fucky Facts. But I wouldn't ask me for advice on shit because I'm a complete fuck up. Now, right away, I want to thank Instagram.com/KPS_artwork for my background that you see here. I want to thank Life of Steve for moderating this thing. Yeah, he's an awesome dude. Now, a little rundown of stuff. We want to make sure this is it's an okay show. We don't want it to be just completely fucked up. So we say a little prayer to Robert Stack, to the host of Unsolved Mysteries, of course, from the early 90s. We say a prayer to him every single time we do this so that the show will not be as shitty as it could be, you know? So we hope that Robert Stack, with all his talents, blesses this episode of Bad Advice and Fucky Facts. So I need you all to sit down and shut the fuck up, because I'm going to try to contact the dead. So here we go. It's fucking nerve-wracking, too. Can you hear me, Robert Stack? Hey, dude, listen, up there in the beyond, can you please help this show not suck? I didn't have a lot of time to throw it together today, so I don't know. I don't hold out high hopes for it. But I have seen every episode of Unsolved Mysteries, time and time again. More than probably anybody else. I say that with confidence, Robert Stack. I don't mean to laugh anyway, I'm scared now. But listen, if you could help this show be all right, I'd fucking I'd appreciate that, man. Help me to deliver fucky facts with the same level of talent that you delivered Unsolved Mysteries. That's all I'm asking. I tell everybody about Beavis and Butthead Do America. And then, of course, I tell everybody about Airplane, even though they should fucking know about it already. But then I also can't stop talking about Unsolved Mysteries. You know that. Please help this show be all right. Robert Stack. Let's hope. Now, this is the other reason. You're saying, why the fuck would I watch this fucking... What is this? This fat guy wants me to go into battle with him. Why would I go into battle with him on a Wednesday? Well, right here. Billie Jean Green. Look at her. She speaks. She is why we ride on this day. Now, if you want to be knighted and ride into fucky battle with Billie Jean Green and myself, all you got to do is type the word coitus into the chat, and we'll knight you up. And yeah, it'll be an incredible experience for you. It always is. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Bad Advice and Fucky Facts. Started off with a fact about rats. These little fuckers, these scientists, they've been doing these weird experiments, and they learned that rats can learn to drive. And after all the tests, they seem to fucking enjoy it. So these scientists really are making the apocalypse fucking weird, man. They gotta stop their weird shit. I mean, the robot dogs are gonna be facing off against these fucking rats that we send out in little battle tanks and shit. And then at the end of the horrible battle, it's gonna be, is there a coitus there? C-O-I-T-U-S. Say it, you gotta say it right or I ignore you. But yeah, so this battle's gonna go on with these fucking rats and then those robot dogs. And I assume the robot dogs, depending on how many fucking rat tanks they can build, these robot dogs are probably going to win. But then they don't even know what's about to happen, because who always wins the day? You see it every time there's a a coliseum or like some ruins. There's fucking the winner's gonna be plants. So, joke's on you, robot dogs. Anyway, there we go. Postal breeze said coitus. Rise a knight in the sick fuck army. Tell him to rise, my sweet sick fox. Now, on certain occasions throughout this program, we will get excited about things. And we will build celebratory walls of pussy. Biddy Jean Green emotes that you can get for subscription if you got Amazon Prime and you wanna do that. It's absolutely free, and then it helps Biddy Jean Green with her fucking world takeovers, and then you get the Biddy Jean Green emotes to build the pussy walls. If we get there, if we get excited about something enough to actually build a wall of pussy. But that's just, see, the Life of Steve did a beautiful example there. See that? That's how we do it. And you know what? Fuck, I forgot to say, I was trying to be positive. This is another new segment. It's called Andy's List of Accomplishments for the Week. And then today, it's been all right. It's been a pretty productive week. I've been going, getting my fat ass on that fucking treadmill. That's why I was like, I did that today, and I'm doing a show now. That's a fucking hell of an accomplishment. And then I keep beating the shit out of the fucking inner fat piece of shit that's in my head. And keeping it at 1,500 calories a day. I've been doing that for fucking since the week started, and I'm at it, man. So that's my list of accomplishments for the week, which is a segment that I designed to help make things positive, you know. Oh, I was gonna tell you too, when I show you Biddy Jean Green, like I did a few minutes ago, and she'll appear throughout the show. She has a lot of shit to talk about. But when I show her to you, if you want to make a fucking wish, I encourage it. I fucking encourage it. If she looks you in the eyes, you know, make that wish. But if she wiggles around and shows you her asshole, don't make a wish on that, because I think it could come true. But in the Wishmaster way, which nobody fucking wants that shit, watch it. It's about 35 movies about a fucked up genie. Steve Irwin and his father discovered a species of turtle that can breathe through their goddamn cloaca in 1990. It's named after them, the Irwin's turtle. So, yeah. What didn't that fucking guy do? Steve Irwin. That dude's a badass. He discovered a turtle or whatever, which is crazy. Yeah, you're exactly right. Life of Steve. We need to be thankful for Life of Steve and J-Gons right now, so I'm going to suggest that we do build a wall of pussy with our Biddy Jean Green emotes, or an equivalent cat emote of some kind, any kind of your choosing. You can even type the word pussy, but I got to tell you, that fucks with my head a bit. People just typing the word pussy at me. I don't know. Sometimes I'll read it, and I'm like trying to do a show, and I'm like, fuck! It's like somebody at a bar just being like, pussy. So, refrain from that one. If you could just find an alternative pussy brick, that would be great to build a wall of pussy for Life of Steve and for J-Gons. Don't forget to follow J-Gons on the Twitch. He does the video games. Look at it. Our lip third is in on it. Moonbeam. Holy shit, the greasy strangler. Stop strangling for a second to build a wall of pussy. Look at that. Incredible. We're doing it. We're a living example of what happens when humans, work together on something. That fucking thing, it can be seen from space. And Robert Stack himself, I'm sure, is fucking stoked to look down and see that shit. There was a 6-hour commercial before my stream. That's fucking crazy. I'll have to go in there and but they pay me like 10 cents or whatever every 100 years, so I don't really fuck around with that, but I'll have to check it out. Sorry about that for anybody who had to watch 6 hours of advertisements. That's a long time. 1997, Lottie Williams of Tulsa, Oklahoma was struck harmlessly in the shoulder by a 15-centimeter piece of metallic material, which was determined to be a piece of Delta II rocket that had been launched 8 months earlier. Williams is the only person to have been struck by space debris. So, put that in the list of accomplishments for positive thinking. You haven't been hit by anything from space yet. That's fucking cool. That's a win. So if you're down in the dumps today, just fucking realize that you haven't had your fucking brains, crushed through your skull and had most of your skull go through the whole torso of your body and then out your asshole because of space debris. That's a blessing in disguise, is it not? Nobody wants their head to be crushed and then forced through every part of their fucking body and then shot out of their own asshole. So, put that in the blessings category. Saturday Night Live still uses cue cards instead of teleprompters, and Wally Ferriston has been doing it for over 30 years, so that's pretty fucking crazy. I say that word too much. Oftentimes I'll be doing this show and I'm like, oh my God. I said the word crazy 100 times. It's just another reason why I'm probably not, I'm just an okay host. I gotta like be realistic about it. I forgot that I was gonna do a show today. That's crazy. I'm like, I'm the type of entertainer that's gonna need like a planner now. What the fuck? Holy shit! Everyone, shut the fuck up! Jagons, get down by that rock over there. Holy fuck! I see a coitus right there. Courtney, rise! Proudly, a knight in the sick fuck army in honor of Betty Jean Green. Tell her to rise, my sweet sick fucks. I want to see all you tell them to rise. We welcome new knights into the ranks on this day that ride into battle for Betty Jean Green and whatever the fuck she wants. Yeah. One of the main rules here is everybody love everybody. Fuck! And, yeah, that's one of the main rules here. So, also really familiarize yourself with the works of Robert Stack. The movie Kung Pao, Enter the Fist, was written, directed, and starred by the same person, Steve Odekirk. And he used footage from the 1976 Hong Kong film and filmed new scenes to create a new plot. He redubbed all the characters himself except for the character Woe. So that's pretty cool of him to be able to do that. I always think that I should dub over a bunch of shit, and I'm like, yeah, I should make a movie and I should dub over it, but then I forget that those are original owned works of art. So this is my art. Now, I don't know if you guys know this. I don't just do this show with no science behind it. There's a whole nother company I have called Bad Advice and Fucky Facts Labs. And there was an incident in which my scientists who helped me come up with the different facts and segments and shit, there was an accident down there and they were all turned into these half human, half fly creatures. One of them fucking died because a goddamn hype train fucking ripped one of his legs off, and then the others came out and puked on him and ate him. So that was pretty fucked up. So they kind of like scattered off into the night after that. So I don't have any scientists, and it's really tough to find scientists because you know how I feel about scientists. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Why they got to make the robots? Why they got to do all that shit? So if you know any scientists that you trust, tell them to reach out to Bad Advice and Fucky Facts Laboratories. And really, before you send them my way, make sure there hasn't been any fucking incidents where they've turned themselves into, half dogs or half flies or any of that shit. I don't want to fucking deal with that again, you know? Some monkeys have the necessary vocal anatomy to produce human-like speech, only inhibited by the fact that their brain lacks the capability to control the muscles responsible for speech. You got some shit to say, Betty Jane Green? Oh, shit. Doing some daredevil shit while I'm trying to do the show. That was Betty Jane Green, so you should have made a wish. Come here. Here she is. Betty Jane Green. Oh my God. You're foul. She says the most horrid shit to me, you know. Most of the mews that you just heard, when you fucking translate them, they say she's saying "fuck you, Dad" to me. But yeah, so she knows that I just built this chair, so that's why you see her doing all kinds of fucking crazy tricks and shit off of it. She really wants to fuck it up. She saw me take my time to build it. So she wants to destroy it, and I don't ask questions with her because she is scary. She's fucking scary. You see her. You see the power she wields. You guys get to make fucking wishes. She allows people to make wishes from her eye contact. How fucked up is that? That's too much. That's too much power for one cat. This is bad advice and fuck you facts. If you've never seen it before, I encourage you to type the word coitus into the chat, and I'll night you up, and it'll be an experience, and you'll have an automatic family. How fucking awesome is that? Show her again. I have a wish. Well, your wish was to see Billie Jean Green again. Come here. Come here, baby. Well, the wish was fucking granted. Look at that. Look at that, too. It's a Billie Jean Green extravaganza today. I hope you made several wishes, and I hope they fucking come true. But if any of you sick fucks are out there, thinking that your wish was to become a scientist and fucking help with all that shit, if you're gonna be a good scientist, that's cool. If you're gonna do fucked up shit, that's not cool. There's a coitus right there. Skies world rise, a knight in a sick fuck army. Tell them to rise, my sweet sick fucks. Question I get often is, hey man, when you sing those songs, is that shit like, do you spend like weeks, like in the summertime or something, like writing all that shit and practicing it? The truth is no. I come up with each one of those right on the spot. So, yeah. I don't know. It was just a gift. One of the many gifts I was given. Don't forget to watch everybody else from Dave and Chuck the Freak on here as well. Twitch.tv/actuallychuckthefreak. Twitch.tv/who the F is JC. And Twitch.tv/JAY the JOO. We used to have an ASMR segment to calm people's brains down, but the guy died that did it. He slipped on butter, and then it was a real disaster. So later on in the show, we might hold what's called a butter seance and see what the fuck's going on there. The actor who used to play Gaston at Disney World killed himself accidentally by attempting to shoot fireworks off of his head. So don't do that. This is bad advice and fucky facts. It's a show. Thank you so much for checking it out. Oh my God. If you're new to it, type coitus and we'll welcome you into the ranks. Billie Jean Green, she is our queen. And she's been building all kinds of crazy shit at night. Medieval weapons and all that. Yeah, this show barely happened today, by the way. So I'm proud of myself for being able to even be here talking to you right now, because I forgot that it was Wednesday, which is not a quality you want in your show host, I suppose. You got to know that's one of the main steps in becoming a successful show host, is know when the show is. Vibrators were originally marketed as healing medical devices, and the U.S. government distributed them to rural families as an incentive to sign up for electric service. Here's a vibrator. Try the new electricity. And everybody was vibrating their genitals. That's just how old-timey people did it. And, when they did that shit, there was all kinds of pubic lice, I bet. Oh, man. I am having trouble being in a positive mood today. Like, just right then, just to bring up pubic lice. That's negative thinking. The oldest evidence of humans in the Americas was found less than 4 months ago and was several thousand... Thanks for the subscription, Postal Breeze. Was several thousand years older than previously thought. So that's another thing, too, when people fucking start getting fucking cocky with you and telling you they acting like they fucking know everything. Well, they don't know shit, because every couple of minutes somebody discovers some shit that just erases history and changes it forever. So just keep that in mind if you run into some piece of shit that's like, oh, I know more than you, and you'd be like, you don't know a fucking thing. I encourage you to say that. No, I shouldn't say that. Because that'll probably get a lot of people punched in the fucking face. Bad advice. I'm covered. Bad advice. I didn't run that through any sort of legal channels, but I'm sure that because I call it bad advice, it's bad advice. Why would you take the advice? Fuck. There's an 18% average mortality rate for catch and release fishing, with the rate varying significantly between species. Cause fuck yeah, that shit's fucking horrifyingly scary for those fish. Probably it's like the equivalent is probably being abducted by aliens to them. That's like the equivalent experience. So I know if I was abducted by aliens and they tried to fucking put me back in my apartment, I'd probably die from the stress too. Fuck, that wouldn't be cool. This is bad advice and fucky facts. It's a show. I'm sorry I got so heated about all that shit. I'm trying to be more calm. I'm not gonna fucking do yoga about it. I feel like if I did yoga, me doing yoga would be disgusting. So that's not in the cards. I would throw out my back or fart real loud and be super embarrassed. Something like that would happen, and that's why I avoid it, and I just do treadmills. The rally was a phenomenon that this should cheer you up. Jesus. Okay. The rally is a phenomenon that occurs when a critical patient is expected to pass away in a few days. At some point during the last days, and sometimes even during the final days of life, they appear to be all better. They're eating more, talking more, and walking around. But death still looms. I can't think about that shit too much or I start to get freaked the fuck out. Not to freak you out, you're here for entertainment. Hi, I'm Andy Green. Watch my show to escape the world and be entertained and reminded of death. Sorry. There are species of... this fact right here, it hits fucking close to home because I saw an owl. It's been about a year now. But I looked at it right in its fucking owl eyes, and it was weird because it was like 5 p.m. There are species of owls who freeze mice to eat later. When they're hungry, they just sit on a mouse until it thaws and eats it then. So they basically just fucking... That should freak you the fuck out, because they're going to join the apocalyptic battle too. The fucking owls have refrigerators now. What is this all about? Oh, man, that's what I'm going to ask the help desk and the beyond. I'm going to say, 1 second, Robert Stack. I can't wait to talk to you, Robert Stack. But hold on a second. I have to understand here at the Beyond's help desk what the fuck these owls... Why would they have refrigeration capabilities? And how did they learn about it? And then we'll hang out, Robert Stack. Hey, thanks for the subscriptions, Anthony. Big thanks to all you guys for watching this. Oh my God, Valiant Summer, it's good to see you here, my friend. If you're new to this show and you're seeing everybody chatting and you're kind of hanging in the back like, I'd like to engage with this thick fuck, but I'm a bit nervous about it. Don't be. Type the word coitus and shit starts happening for you. You get knighted. You have a queen, Biddy Jean Green, and you ride into fucky battle with her. And you have an automatic family, so do that. There we go, Anthony. Rise, a knight in the sick fuck army. Tell him to rise, my sweet sick fuck. Tell that son of a bitch to rise. See? You feel better now, and I'm sure your shit's more together. Speaking about getting your shit together, never listen to anything I have to say about anything financial, because boy, has that been a struggle, but the entire time I've been alive is keeping track of the dollars and all that. But here's the financial minute, the Andy Green financial minute. Still probably should do silver because it's obviously useful in trade, and then you can melt the shit down and if there's fucking werewolves out there, then you got that shit covered. That's why silver, in my opinion, is a very dynamic investment. This has been the Andy. Also, the other advice, invent something millions of people will love. It's on my list every day. I look at it. I say, invent something that millions of people will love. Why can't you do it? And then I fucking slap myself in the mirror a bunch of times. It's real fucked up. But that's what I go through. You don't have to go through that. But that's a great piece of financial advice, is to invent something that millions of people love. And if you want to run it by me, then and partner up before we release it to the millions and millions of people, then yeah, let me know. But you probably shouldn't, because I don't know. I like, financially, I don't know anything. That was a Andy Green Financial Minute. The death of Captain James Cook, the first European to discover Hawaii. When Hawaii natives stole his fucking boat, he attempted to get it back by kidnapping their chief. It almost succeeded, but they discovered his plot, and the natives clubbed and stabbed him right to death. So that's the tale of that fucking guy. This is bad advice and fucky facts. It's an incredible show. I like to say that, it's a miracle you found it. I'm so honored that you found it. Thank you so much for fucking watching this shit. Everybody that supported it. Again, don't forget to watch everybody else from Dave and Chuck the Freak on here. Twitch.tv/actuallychuckthefreak. Twitch.tv/who the F is JC. And Twitch.tv/JAY the JOO. Norway's first plane hijacking was in 1985 and committed by an alcoholic who ransomed the passengers for beer after having drank the aircraft's whole beer stash. What in the fuck? That's a crazy way to start out. He hijacked a plane for beer. That's pretty insane. That's a pretty insane plan. That's when you know you need to talk to somebody. If you're about to hijack a plane for beer, that's when it's like, whoa! You gotta stop. In 1993, a French man driving I think you say it like this, a Citroen car in a remote area of the Moroccan desert, had a goddamn breakdown and became stranded. To survive, he tore down the car, built a motorcycle from the parts, and rode it back to civilization, and then was promptly arrested and ticketed for operating an illegal vehicle. Just because he could MacGyver up some shit doesn't mean that they were going to let him off easy. And so they said, that's cool, man. We're glad you survived the desert. Pay your fucking shit. Don't drive around in vehicles you built yourself. Fuck. I bet that's how that went down. This is Bad Advice and Fucky Facts. It's a show. Thank you so much for watching it. In Churchill, Canada, locals keep their car doors unlocked in order to provide other residents with a quick escape should they encounter a polar bear. So that's another thing you got to be positive about. There's not polar bears fucking running around, and you got to fucking escape real quickly. Because I know I couldn't handle the extra burden of that as a part of my life. Fuck that. It's crazy. You're on weed and vodka for your tailbone. Your doctor's from the 1700s. He was like, smoke this and drink this for your tailbone. That's crazy. This is Bad Advice and Fucky Facts. It's also crazy. See, this is, and I've been fucking telling you, people think Andy's just on there fucking doesn't know what he's talking about, lost his fucking mind. Look at his hair. He's still fat. He says he works out all the time, but he's still fat. What the fuck? Why? What? He doesn't know what he's talking about. Fuck you, because I do. Plants, they're the ones that are going to fucking win the entire world at the end of the day. And here's a fact that kind of goes in line with that. Hundreds of thousands of kudzu plants were planted in the U.S. South to fight erosion, and it can spread over 1 foot a day and spread through runners, rhizomes, and by the vines that root at the nodes. It is now overtaking entire areas, outcompeting all other plants, including trees. See? I told you. Fucking plants. They're gonna fucking do... We need to all realize that, yeah, you need them. They create oxygen and all that shit. But we need to take a stand and be like, listen up, plants. We know what you're up to. You want to cover all the ruins. So, fuck. Don't. We need them to defeat the robots. So we'll talk to them about that shit after. But that means we're going to have to pass all this information that I'm giving you down through probably generations and generations of people, like hundreds and hundreds of years. So make sure somebody does that. Because I don't have to. My scientists are fucking gone. They're gone. The one, you know what happened to them? They turned themselves into half fly, half human creatures, and now they are fucking gone. So I can't be doing that shit. Somebody else is gonna have to make sure that everybody in the future knows to fucking keep an eye on plants. Olympians can use the OLY lettering on any official documentation after their name, much like when one gets a royal honor or PhD. So, Betty Jean Green hates my chair. She fucking hates my chair. You hate it so much, don't you? You're gonna fall again. Betty Jean Green has some shit she wants to talk about right now, and I don't know what the fuck it is. What is it, babies? She wants to clean her foot right in my ear, is what it sounds like, which isn't ideal right now because it's a show. But because she's there, look at her! Make a wish! She hates this chair because she knows that I like it. Here's some fucked up shit. Snapdragon is a game Victorians played around Christmas, where raisins would be put in a shallow bowl filled with brandy, and the brandy would be lit on fire. Then players had to extract the raisins without burning their hands, and then eat the brandy-soaked raisins. A fun, jolly time for all. Fucking old-timey people, man. Fucking crazy. Well, listen, I barely was able to put this show together today because I fucking forgot that it was Wednesday. But we fucking have been skull-fucked so good with facts that we do need an ASMR segment. But I don't have a host for that. My scientists are fucked up and left. And then also, my ASMR guy died. Didn't heed his own warning about butter. So, all I can do to try to get a hold of him is try to fucking do a butter seance right now. So if we all want to do that, we can do a butter seance right fucking now. Hey, fella. Yeah, so we're going to do a butter seance right now to try to contact the effeminate southern man with the lisp. Get your butters out. I'll do it too, to try to contact the effeminate southern man with a lisp. Butter seance. It's nerve-wracking trying to contact the dead again. Here we go. Hello, my sweet chick fucks. That's so much butter. It's really exciting to see everybody bring all that butter together. Just get a little ASMR segment from me. But listen, so I'm in the Egyptian afterlife. It's fucked up and crazy. And Anubis takes me around a boat all the time. Scares the ever-living fuck out of me. And then I try to tell everybody up there they don't have butter up there. But I try to tell them up there, I say, hey, don't be slipping around on that shit. But anyway, that's just enough butter. Give me say just that much. Thank you so much. Oh! So that was the former host of the ASMR segment from the Egyptian afterlife. He's dead. But this is Bad Advice and Fucky Facts. That's what it's all about. Thanks so much for watching this shit. Big thanks to Life of Steve. Big thanks to Jay Gons. Those guys for moderating this. Don't forget to check out everybody else. Bitty Jean Green for fucking up my chair. Big thanks to you, Bitty Jean Green. She won't even look at me. Instagram.com/KPS_artwork. And then, who the F is JC at Twitch. Don't forget to watch him and actually Chuck the Freak and Jason the Jew, Jay the JOO. I hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you for the morning show tomorrow. And, really, really get what you're after.